So I'm really trying to find the words to start off the show this week. I'd like to focus on the positive, but stupid comes to mind, or as one of my local media friends would say, pea-brain, or pea-brains. I'm sure you've heard already of what happened down at Canatara Park. Somebody with apparently an SUV vehicle tore through the park, tearing up lots of the property and grass area, really destroying and causing over $5,000 at least worth of damage to the park. So, I don't get it. But anyway, Sarnia-Lambton Crime Stoppers has stepped forward and is offering a minimum $500 reward to anybody who can share information that would lead to the arrest of suspect or suspects. And I know Sarnia Police are also working with the Parks Department to do what they can to make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Speaking of the Parks Department, you know, they work very hard to take care of our city all around. And I know they've been working very hard at preparing Canatara Park for the springtime and summertime, especially with Easter in the Park coming up this weekend. So anyway, there's the information on the screen. If you know anything, call the number, obviously, and share this around so that everybody knows. Let's try to figure out who caused this problem, right? Yeah, okay. On a positive note, hello everybody. Welcome to the show this week, episode 284. Back to the theater again, but this time the young superstars are the ones we're talking to. Ages 5 to 19 actually involved in this. It's called HT Glee, coming to the Imperial Theatre. And I got to talk with 3 of the young superstars. We're going to go talk to them right now on The Entertainment Scene.
The Entertainment Scene is brought to you by Body Moves. Visit them online at bodymoves.ca.
This week on The Entertainment Scene, there's always lots going in theater. You know, I love the theater, and we've got members of the Glee cast. What is Glee? Well, first let's introduce some of the members here. What's your name?
Olivia Boise.
And you're a senior with Glee. Okay, great. And you are?
I'm Noah Leonard.
Noah, never met you before. You're kind of a popular guy with this theater thing. What are you in this?
I am a junior.
A junior. And this is?
Leland Davis.
And you are?
A tiny.
A tiny. Okay, so we got all levels of characters and music happening here. And I want to talk about the music because there's, I heard some Beach Boys going on out there. So there's music for us old guys. Can you tell us some of the other music that's going on here?
Well, we do like Broadway and pop songs. So we do like Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat. That one's really fun.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was going to say, do you have a favorite? That sounds like that's one of your favorites.
It's a lot of fun, like actions and movement and dance and stuff.
Okay. How long have you been involved in the theater?
Well, I did Carrie's camp when I was really little, and then I started going more into, I started Nightingales, and then...
Okay. Yeah. So you've kind of gotten to love Carrie, too.
Yes.
You have to say that because she's sitting right there.
Yeah.
And what about you? You've been in, we've seen you involved in a lot of different theater productions. Do you have a favorite in this as well?
Yeah, probably my solo that I'm doing, I Want You Back. With all the movement and the singing, it's really fun.
Who does that, I Want You Back?
Me.
No, but I mean, what group?
Me as in the juniors and the dancers.
Okay, perfect. Right on. And do you have any others besides the one you're doing? Do you have any favorites?
I really like Some Nights with the harmonies in it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you enjoy that. That's good. And tell everybody your name again and what you're doing and what you're enjoying out of this.
Leland Davis.
Yeah.
And my favorite song is my solo, When I Get My Name in Lights, because I get picked up 3 times.
You get picked up, like tossed around like in a dance routine?
No.
What do you mean you get picked up?
I get picked up on people's shoulders.
Oh, I see, okay.
Get turned around and get laid down.
Right, so you're just enjoying the singing and the whole aspect of the dancing and the actions and everything, right?
Yeah.
How much work goes into all of this? Because you guys are making a lot of commitment to rehearsals and stuff. Who wants to answer that? Do you maybe want to talk to me about that?
Sure. So we practice Sundays and Wednesdays, and we split off into different groups and practice songs and then join together to practice songs too. For group numbers.
All right. There's a lot of people out there besides, I know Carrie's involved, but there's a whole production team going on out there. Are they breaking off into the different groups too? They have different leaders for different parts of this? Maybe Noah, do you want to tell me that?
Yeah, like we have like people that are doing the props. We have people that are making sure everyone's in their place, and then we have Carrie that's making sure everything's good.
That's a good answer. That's a good way to put it. Carrie, they're talking about you. All right, well, we're going to wrap things up here, and we're wanting you to get down to the Imperial Theatre, so go to imperialtheatre.net. When does this start? Does anybody know?
April 19th to the 22nd.
Perfect, good answer. Go to imperialtheatre.net. Go see HT Glee. I'm going to be there. I hope you join. Some great energy in that interview, and the room of where the rehearsal was taking place, there's I think about 82 involved, again ages 5 to 19. HT Glee come to the Imperial Theatre on April the 19th. You go to imperialtheatre.net, of course, to get your tickets. Carrie Beauchamp was in behind the camera. She doesn't like getting in front of the camera and taking any credit, so we'll give her the credit. She's a driving force behind a lot of this, and I know she has a great team as well that she would give credit to. It's a really long list of people involved in the musical direction and choreography and just looking after. I just know she surrounds herself with great people, and that's why great things are going to happen on the stage April the 19th. I've got my tickets. I'm going to be there. Would you like to join me? Keep an eye on the Facebook page. I might be giving a pair of tickets away. Or once again, go to imperialtheatre.net. It's great music going to be. I heard some Beach Boys in there. All ages. It's going to be fun. So check it out once again. Thank you, Carrie, for having us in and talking to some of the young superstars of HT Glee. All right, well, it's getting warmer outside, so you might be thinking about beach and swimming, or maybe not beach yet. Well, some people do. It's called the Daffodil Dip, and my friend Paula McKinley, she's from the Canadian Cancer Society. She wants to invite you out to the Daffodil Dip in support of Canadian Cancer Society here in Sarnia-Lambton. She's going to tell us all about the fun that's going to happen at the Sarnia Riding Club with that. Let's take a look.
This community segment is brought to you by AG Event Graphics. Visit their website at askguy.ca.
I'm always laughing when I'm visiting with my friend Paula McKinley here. We're here at the Canadian Cancer Society. Apparently it's time to go swimming.
Yeah, have you not seen the weather outside?
Well, yeah, I know, but the water, whatever.
Oh, only the brave and the crazy.
You were one of the brave last year, weren't you?
I was.
Your daughter made you do it, is that, if I recall?
No, there was actually a challenge from my relayers.
Okay.
That if I went in, then they would participate.
Okay,
so
there you go.
was
We're talking
about
the Daffodil Dip. This is the second annual.
Yes, it is.
I remember I was a good success last year, and you were looking for something different because everybody does a lot of the same things around.
That's right. We were looking for something different and unique. Everyone does a run or a walk, including ourselves, and we wanted to do something new. Mm-hmm. And we live on these two beautiful pieces of water, and we hadn't been utilizing it. So the riding club stepped up and said, "Why don't you do it here?" Beautiful facility, already has saunas and hot showers and a fire and some wine. And
that's important.
Absolutely, after being in the chili. So at 11 o'clock on April 22nd, we're not jumping, we're running into the lake and see who will be the last one getting out.
I missed the entrance last year. I'm hoping I can get there this year to watch it.
It was a lot of fun.
There were some brave souls.
There was. I mean, we had some of our relayers. We had Max from the radio station. We had from young to old. I mean, we had 7-year-olds up to 65-year-olds.
I know you tried to talk me into it last year, but I'll make a donation.
Really? Isn't that what it's all about? It's all about raising funds.
But it's nice to have a fun event that people can kind of laugh and get involved with. And
it's one of my favorites.
Maybe challenging their friends. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Is the ones who were in last year should challenge the ones new.
You know what? I think we just put that challenge.
I think maybe we did, right? So you got to get a hold of Paula to find out more about what's happening with the Daffodil Dip. Tell everybody how they can register, how much, all that stuff.
Okay, so it's $40 registration fee. We're not asking for anyone to do pledges, but by all means, they can go ahead.
Go for it.
That's right.
She really is.
Pay
She
your
just can't say
$40 and come on out. You can register at cancer.ca/Daffodil Dip. Right. Give me a shout here at the office, 519-332-0042, and we'll get you all set up.
Perfect.
And that day is people, say, "Oh, I have exams." This event is 5 minutes long.
Boo hiss.
So it is a quick and easy and fun.
It can't be 5 minutes long if there's wine after.
No, yeah, that's right. But the actual fundraising dip part, the whole experience is a few hours.
It'd be worth the day.
You get to sleep in, and you get to jump in the water, and then you can go home and study.
Right. Yeah, it'd be a good excuse for telling the professor why you were later.
That's right. It's all for a great cause.
Are you doing it this year?
Oh, absolutely. I can't let my 11-year-old do it and me not do it.
That's right. Okay. I will be there, but I doubt I'm going in.
We'll try, everyone.
Okay. Paula, as always, I just adore running into you and talking with
love this.
My friend Paula. We're going to talk to you more back in the studio about the Daffodil Dip in support of the Canadian Cancer Society.
I'm super proud of us there, Paula. You know, we got through it. Now, some of you might be going, what's he talking about? Every time Paula and I get together for an interview, we laugh and giggle for about 15, 20 minutes before we actually get to the interview, and we were laughing and giggling, but we did it in one take, so we're getting better, Paula. Once again, Paula Haley from the Canadian Cancer Society invites you to join them for the second annual Daffodil Dip. Are you silly or crazy enough? Crazier enough? Anyway, you get the picture. Daffodil Dip, once again, happening April 22nd down at the Sarnia Riding Club. There's the information to go get signed up. Give Paula a call. She'll be happy to get you included in the fun. And sounds like some fun going to be happening after as well. Thanks again, Paula. Well, I just want to say a special shout out to my friend Sheila Rogerson, who invited me down to the Court Cafe. It's located in the Sarnia Court House. I didn't realize there hadn't been a cafe or a coffee sandwich shop at the courthouse for about 2 years. And Lori and Dean Frayne have taken advantage of the opportunity, and they had their grand opening the other day. So some good things happen down at the courthouse. So if you ever happen to be down there, check out their cafe. They also do catering as well. So if you're looking for a caterer, I'm telling you, it honestly was delicious. So thank you, Sheila, for inviting me down. And thank you, Dean and Lori, for taking care of me down there as well. Go find them on Facebook. It's delicious. All right. Well, just before we go, I just want to take a moment to wish you happy Easter, whether you celebrate it or not. It's an extra long weekend. I hope you get some time to surround yourself with the good people in your life, family, friends, and those most important to you. So take care, everybody. That's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better Easter weekend, and I will see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.